Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. President Ramnath Kovind confers National Service Scheme Awards for 2018-19. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says health and happiness is hidden in fitness ki dose, Atakanda Rose mantra. Meghalaya government legalizes wine making in the state, and total restriction of all movement imposed at Chade River Bridge to Kokitolong on 26th and 27th of this month. President Ramnath Kovind today conferred the National Service Scheme NSS Awards for the year 2018-19 through virtual mode. NSS Award was presented to 42 awardees in 3 different categories like university, NSS units and their program officers and NSS volunteers. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Kiren Rijiju attended the ceremony from Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. Speaking on the occasion, the President said that the NSS aims at education through service. He said character building and personality development of young volunteers is done through service, and the motto of this scheme is not me, but you. President Kovind said that it is a matter of happiness that about 40 lakh young students of many technical institutes, colleges and universities are serving the society and the nation by joining the NSS. He said so far nearly 4 crore volunteers have contributed through this scheme. President Kovind said, in the fight against the global epidemic, COVID-19, the NSS volunteers have created awareness about social distancing and use of masks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today gave the mantra of fitness ki dose, Atakanda Rose, and said that the health and happiness of all is hidden in this mantra. He was interacting with fitness experts and influencers during a nationwide online Fit India dialogue. The dialogue was organized to celebrate the first anniversary of Fit India movement. The online interaction saw participants sharing anecdotes and tips of their own fitness journey while drawing out guidance from Prime Minister on his thoughts about fitness and good health. On the occasion, Modi launched Fit India age-appropriate fitness protocols. Modi held interactions with cricketer Virat Kohli, actor Milind Soman, footballer Afshan Ashik, among others, who shared their fitness experiences with him. He said there is an increasing awareness in the country about fitness, and activities related to it has also increased. Modi said yoga, posture, exercise, walking, running, healthy diet and swimming activities are now becoming the part of our nature conscious. The Prime Minister said the Fit India movement has demonstrated its influence and relevance during COVID-19 period. Meghalaya Cabinet today decided to legalize wine making in the state by approving the proposal to formulate rules on introduction of manufacture and sale of homemade fruit wine. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma informed that the government will formally formulate rules where individuals can now make homemade wine and sell in the market. He said this will help farmers besides promoting entrepreneurs who will get job opportunities through this rule and framework. The Chief Minister further said that the state government will ensure that the ad valorem tax paid by these homemade fruit wine producers will be much lesser compared to other products. Excise narcotic cell personnel conducted surprise raids in and around Dimapur and seized assorted Indian-made foreign liquor, IMFL, and other illegal items in the last 1 week. Deputy Commissioner of Excise Narcotics S. Changlei Ang in a press statement said that during the week-long raid carried out from September 17th, it has seized 700 bottles of assorted IMFL, 200 litres of country liquor, 250 kilograms of jaggery and 70 kilograms of yeast. In this connection, 28 accused persons were arrested and penalized under relevant section of the Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act 1989, he added. Superintendent of Police Noklak, Dr. Pritpal Kaur, said reformation of persons with drug addiction must be dealt in an innovative approach where they can move ahead in their lives and career after completing their treatment. Speaking at a seminar recently organized by Noklak Police in collaboration with Department of Agriculture, Noklak Kuminkan Baptist Church Association and OST Center on Livelihood and Skills Training, Kaur guided the participants to avoid taking drugs and focus on one's career, standing up again after failure, helping one's own family and leading a good human life. She said providing skill training to persons undergoing de-addiction and rehabilitation can enable them to earn their own livelihood and meet their family demands. Stating that we cannot lose our youth just because of drugs, Dr. Kaur encouraged the participants to be self-dependent and change one's mindset in the right direction to help the society to grow in all domains of economy and self-sufficiency. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Union government has said that more than 15 lakh loan applications have been received so far under the PM Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Niti PM Swaniti scheme. Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in a statement said out of these, more than 5.5 lakh loans have been sanctioned and about 2 lakh loans dispersed. The ministry is implementing the PM Swaniti scheme to facilitate collateral-free working capital loan to 50 lakh street vendors to restart businesses post-COVID-19 lockdown. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has dropped 3 ministers from his cabinet. The 3 ministers who were dropped from the Council of Ministers are Agriculture, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Minister V. Hankanlian, Social Welfare and Cooperation Minister Nemcha Kipchen, and Education, Labour and Employment Minister Tokchom Radheshyam Singh. All the 3 are from the ruling BJP. Kipchen was the lone woman minister in the cabinet. Manipur Governor Dr. Najma Hebdullah has accepted the dropping of the ministers. Meanwhile, the governor administered oath to the 5 new ministers this evening. In Nagaland, 59 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed today. State Health Department informed that 46 cases were reported from Dimapur, 8 in Kohima, 4 in Zonubudo and 1 in Mon. Among the cases, 45 were from the armed forces, 13 from traced contacts, 6 from frontline workers and 3 from returnees. In addition, 89 patients have recovered from COVID-19, which included 45 from Kohima, 39 in Dimapur, 3 from Zonubudo and 2 from Tuensang. The state has now a total of 5,730 cases, out of which 1,088 are active, while 4,598 have recovered. Out of 16 deaths, 11 persons have died of COVID-19 infection, while 5 deaths are not COVID-related and 28 cases have migrated. Till date, the armed forces constituted the highest COVID cases in the state with a total of 2,716, while returnees with 1,462, traced contacts numbering 1,216, and frontline workers with 336 cases. Presently, 1,482 persons are at home quarantine, while 526 are at facility quarantine, and 135 positive cases are under home isolation. A total restriction of all movement will be imposed at Chadya River Bridge to Kokidolong on 26th and 27th of this month from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sundararajan in a circular issued today informed that a restriction is necessitated for restoration works and as a precautionary measure to prevent any injury, loss of life and damage to property. The DC further informed the general public to take the alternative route from Dimapur to Kohima and for light vehicles only via 7th Mile, New DC Office, Sukhuvi, Razapeb, Maigam, Pimla, Mainamsi, Janapani, Mitsefema and vice versa. And now 20 News, here are the main points again. President Ramnath Kovind confers National Service Scheme Awards for 2018-19. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says health and happiness is hidden in fitness ki dos, Adhakhanda Rose Mantra. Meghalaya government legalizes winemaking in the state. And total restriction of all movement imposed at Chadya River Bridge to Kokidolong on 26th and 27th of this month. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.